With the 2021 union budget making process getting underway, the government kick-started the first pre-budget consultations with India Inc. yesterday. In a first ever virtual pre-budget consultation with the Finance Ministry, top industrialists of the country called for a fresh round of fiscal stimulus to support economic growth. There are high expectations from Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman to present a growth-oriented budget which can help boost economic activity which is reeling under the effects of COVID-19 pandemic. So what are the key suggestions made by India Inc? Industry body CII has recommended a three-pronged strategy for budget 2021 centering around the key themes of growth, fiscal consolidation and strengthening of the financial sector that would help overcome the impact of COVID-19 on the economy. Presenting the suggestions, Uday Kotak, President CII, said, "This year's budget comes at a time when the Indian economy is recovering from the unprecedented shock caused by COVID-19. He also said that the government has an unenviable task of ensuring a fine balance between supporting economic recovery and growth on the one hand and ensuring macroeconomic stability on the other. CII believes aggressive disinvestment and monetization of assets can augment government revenues at a time when tax revenues have fallen sharply. Industry body has suggested that the government to explore sale or leasing of government surplus land to generate revenue. Industry experts have also argued that financial sector reforms are an absolute prerequisite for turning India into the targeted $5 trillion economy by FY25. There are suggestions for the government to consider reducing its stake in the public sector banks to below 50% through the market route. Also, there are recommendations that the government can look at creating government-owned, professionally managed, developed finance institutions as the COVID-19 pandemic and its impact is expected to exacerbate the NPA problem, affecting the credit cycle. To address this issue, the CII has recommended the government to facilitate multiple bad banks by allowing alternate investment funds or AIFs to buy bad loans. Industry leaders have suggested the centre to set realistic revenue and deficit targets for FY22, avoid excessive off-budget borrowing, and firm up a 3-year roadmap for fiscal consolidation and economic rebound, given that the complete economic recovery is expected only in FY22. On taxes, industry leaders believe it is important to ensure a stable tax regime. There are suggestions including the extension of the Vivad se Vishwas scheme as the operational challenges arising out of COVID-19 are likely to continue for some more time. Another industry lobby group, FICCI, has also recommended wide-ranging changes in the GST structure and has suggested abolishing the anti-profiteering provision in the GST law. PhD Chambers of Commerce and Industry, in its pre-budget suggestions, has urged the government to relax conditions that determine residential status of non-resident Indian or NRI in view of the lockdown. This comes on the back of announcement in Budget 2020, wherein the centre had reduced the days an NRI can spend in the country to 120 days, failing which the person is to be treated as resident and liable to pay tax on income. PhD Chambers has also sought tax holiday for healthcare sector for 4 years and reduced withholding TDS tax rate for specific industries specifically affected by the pandemic. Industry leaders also urged the government to look at boosting private investment and providing support for employment generation through budgetary measures by stepping up infrastructure investment, introducing a scheme like Manrega for urban poor, and also strengthening the healthcare infrastructure. The meetings with industry chambers will now be followed by 2-day consultations with stakeholders of financial sector and capital markets. The Union Budget 2021-2022, which is likely to be presented on February 1st, will provide clarity on the government's fiscal position as well as the policy approach to provide an impetus to the economy that has been in technical recession and recorded the worst contraction in April to June quarter post the economic lockdown.